Iya lo Ana, apa kabar Mor? Baik. Baik kok. Ana nonton streamku lagi. Tumben. Pertama nih gue iya. Dulu selalu pertama ya Ana. Sekarang kalau sempat. So, hi, good afternoon. Hari ini tanggal 10 April 2025 dan kita bakal main Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Jadi kita bakal melanjuti, kita dapat tugas dari Lord siapa namanya? Lupa. Pokoknya kita dapat tugas untuk menghubungi sebuah garrison supaya minta dia untuk menyiapkan pasukannya untuk berperang. Begitulah singkatnya. Ya udah, yuk kita lanjut aja. Nggak turu lagi. Let's go. Ya, kita bakalan. Halo Marsa, makasih sudah mampir Marsa. Ayo kita follow dia. Ini si Bapak Otto van Bergau.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance?
Hans.
What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized? Yes, you could.
I
But
mean,
then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today. This is golden, eh?
Follow, you can follow.
Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's
Nyimak
just
dulu, aku
idle
nggak tahu
talk
jalan
to
ceritanya sama
excuse the
sekali.
servants'
Okay, it's
laziness
okay.
and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
Oh yeah, I've tried it.
Careful.
Nanti aku akan.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle,
Oke,
aren't
nanti
you?
aku rangkum ceritanya.
All too well, thanks.
Ini apa? Ini kamar kita.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord. to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you.
Kabat?
Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Okay, jeez. Where's all my belonging? Okay. Yeah, where's my equipment? My sword, my suit, everything. Kadeng, halo Kadeng, kasih sudah mampir Kadeng. Oh, OT, tapi lo pengen healing nggak? Healing? Maksudnya liburan gitu? Pingin lah. Aku masih ngambek sama Kadeng. Oh, udah balik kok. I have auto Funbergo Night Shield. Not auto though. Oh. Okay. Ring. Ring. Garing. Okay. And my money? Where's my money? Halo Nisa, makasih sudah mampir Nisa. Halo Kiko. Hey, halo Kiko. Makasih sudah mampir Kiko. Halo Anggun juga. Makasih sudah mampir. Apa kabar Kiko? Makasih sudah mengundang Kiko. Nanti aku datang Kiko. Makasih sudah mampir juga. Weh, ada Kiko Azael. Beliau yang telah mengundang saya untuk stream redebutnya. Yay. Makasih. Subscribe. Azael Kiko, subscribe. Makasih banyak Kiko. Ayo kita lanjutkan. Military sword. Long purpin riding waffen rock. Nah, I will just gonna use my own. That's my bed and everything. So whose bed is this? Oh, chat. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Cuman orang naruh duit private area. Sepi amat. Nggak sepi lah ini.
Never mind then.
Nggak sepi lah ini. Adalah orang ini. Masa dibilang sepi kayak gini nih sah. Ya ampun, cepat baikkan Anggun. Semoga cepat sembuh Anggun. LCD-nya deng. Kakakku pernah gitu juga. Katanya LCD-nya rusak, pasti cek. Kok diundang gak? Semua diundang. Datanglah. Ya pet dah kena LCD-nya. Kasus Vtuber sama kucing hilang. Gak tahu aku. Kasus apa ini? Semoga streamnya manis. Makasih Kak Zail. Semoga besok semangat apa? Aku gak pandai ngasih ucapan. Semoga semuanya lancar besok Kak Zail. Yang Vtuber lihat di Bang Curut ada itu. Oh, I see. Pit jiwa ragaku satu-satunya nih. Nanti aku cek gue. Oke, aku akan datang. Oke. Ini bagus disimpan aja lah, nanti hilang. Hah? Apa itu yang dikasih? Nggak mau, aku punya sendiri. Harganya 103, baju 121, lebih mahal. Oh, kalau ini ya Saxon Italian Howard, nggak apalah. Horse meatnya udah jelek, buang aja, jangan dimakan lagi. Horse meat. Duit berapa duit? 12.000. Wih, banyak duitku. Horse meatnya buang. Food horse meat. Snaps. Oke, aku akan datang. Sabar, ada yang jaga jiwa ragamu. Kok nggak debut, Mor? Alah, udahlah. Malas sekali debut lagi. Udahlah. Kalau ini rusak juga mati aku, Pit. Malas sekali debut lagi. Talk to stableman. Kita selalu side mission dulu dong. Katanya penjara ada di bawah sini. Cok, kita tengok. Coto mate. Ini equipped. Aku mau nengok penjaranya. Ini dapur. Penjaranya mana? Sini kah? Bukan penjara. Halo Pak. Bersihkan diri. Ini dia penjaranya. Tada. Mak, ada yang sampai mati bah. Nggak membusuk lagi, udah jadi tengkorak dari situ. Gelap kali. Cuk, stres cuk orang di dalam kayak gini. Di dalam gelap. Oh, gak boleh.
You're not permitted to be here.
Sorry. Okay.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole.
Easy. We can come to an agreement. Do you know who I am?
Utter nonsense. All of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Okay. You are a criminal. The guards know you are a criminal, and if they catch you, they will want you, punish you. You can serve your time or hide until your action. Oh, bisa hide juga. Ini kemana? Boleh masuk kah? Boleh masuk. Halo. Very easy, very hard. Ini apa? Armory. Oh. Hehehehe. Itu apa tadi? Books, sketch, board, long sword. God damn, price 2000. Wow. Yang kita pakein lah bro, long sword. Oke, aku cuman mau baca aja. Siap itu dibuang. Ini butuh. Tailor's kit tidak butuh. Ini apa? Weak painkiller bro. Cabbage. Nggak butuh. Butuh Funberger Night Shield. Wah, warna putih. Very easy. Makanan nggak butuh juga. Weapon stub. Bisa ambil panah kita. I see. Dah, cuman memeriksa itu aja sih. Aku ocot dulu ya, udah disuruh istirahat sama mama. Oke, Marsha, bye-bye Marsha. Makasih sekali lagi Marsha sudah mampir. See you. Oke, kita naik ke atas. Bolehkah aku masuk, Mari? Ave Maria. Ini gudang untuk nyimpan makanan ya. Tengok tuh kelinci, ada ayam. Di sini dia. Pak is there anything I can do to help around the castle? Are you feeling better?
Master Chamberlain, are you feeling better?
I don't want to
Mau di
hex
radio
it, but
dulu
I'm a
Pak,
lot
mau
better.
tidur di studio. Oke.
I even managed to finally lie down and close my eyes for a while.
That's good. It's a sign that your humours are back in balance. But you have to keep taking the medicine, otherwise you risk another collapse.
I'll be careful, thank you. And here's a small token of my gratitude.
What is it? Oh, money, thank you. I found the grave of your men.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble.
I got money again? Oh, it's not money. Is there anything I can do to help around the castle?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it.
Okay.
You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
Okay.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region. Expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
That's some army. And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Damn.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I can handle this.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task. But don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a
Okay.
priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
Holy water.
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic.
Okay.
With you.
Let's become a devil hunter. Scan my face. Scan my face. Camera. Scan my face. Jeez. Okay. There's food. Dice? You guys playing dice here? Steel.
What a nice day.
Nggak bisa dirampok deh. Terus nggak bisa dirampok. Ah. Oh, begitu. Kita urus ini dulu. Apa ini? Crazel wanted Annalyn to get the book for him, but that bird has long flown. Now the whole thing is up to me again. The miller mentioned the Trotsky scribe Erzim is... It makes sense to begin my search with him. Ah, I see. Nah, don't do that. I'm back, tanganku kena kunyit, chicks. Emang kenapa kalau kena kunyit? Kayak gini ya, ngelihatnya ya, kalau ada pasukan musuh di bawah gitu. Keren. Jangan dulu mati, deng. Nanti kawanku berang. Mau tidur dia bukan mati. Di bawah, semuanya di bawah. Jarek. Scribe. Erazim.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
It's interesting idea. Where do you keep the book in the castle?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it.
Itu
Every
yang cakap
alchemist is in dog
kalau
pursuit of
laptopnya
wisdom,
rusak mati dia.
especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about
Oh.
that book than I do. Well, I'll have to
Tak tahu kayak
disappoint you.
kotor aja asi-asi.
Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the
Muncullah
one you're
viewers
looking for
Mori.
caught his
Amin.
attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, BB. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll talk to him.
I'll have a talk with Nick Vard and find out what the problem is.
Nick
You
Ford.
think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nick Vard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nick Vard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nick
Halo
Vard are too
pus,
dumb
halo
to
pita lama nggak
understand.
muncul.
But I digress. As I said,
Dia mulai bosan.
Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
Does he avoid nobles?
For a nobleman, Nick Vard is quite wary of his own kind, speaking only to servants.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner. Which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkove's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I'll find the book.
I'll
for
help you. I'll ask all 3 and see if they lead me to Nick Vard.
Many thanks. If you aren't sure what to do, stop by and we'll discuss what you found out.
I won't keep you any longer.
Okay. Now we have something. Pintu kemana? Oh, pintu ke sana. Ini ruangan apa? Kenapa banyak kali ruangannya?
God bless.
Miss Bertha. Ni anak kenapa ni? Halo Yuan, game apa nih Bang Mori? Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Game ya kita di abad pertengahan Eropa, kita jadi tapi non fantasi. Begitu. Nggak bosan mau aku gatel lihat LCD ya. Nggak apa-apa Bob. Butuh sama tutup aja. Halo Yuan, sebentar ya, aku sedang menggoreng. Mau gue bikinan aku cieng. Game apa nih Bang Moti? Game Kingdom Come Deliverance II, game tentang knight, ksatria di abad pertengahan tanpa sihir-sihir, no fantasy. What do you know about the
The
demons?
Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's
Arse
how the
first?
demons disguise themselves, so you can't see their hollow inside.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir.
Okay.
And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
For some cook, you know so much about this, ma'am.
I'll take care
Halo
of it.
Eja,
I
makasih
hope
udah
I can do it
mampir ya,
exactly as you
Eja.
said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops.
Okay.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libac to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
What kind of medicine? Where did he
Did
go?
he say where he was headed?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libac his secret is safe with
Ana
me,
muah
as
meh,
well as
aku
his
datang
phial
kok
of
kamu
medicine.
keluar.
Oh, come now.
Gua keluar agak lama
Nick
mau
Vard misplaced an
melakukan hal yang
important
biasa
book
wanita
somewhere.
dewasa
A
lakukan.
sort of alchemist cookbook.
Apa?
I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Ask the cook what she knows about Dingfar.
Listen, Bertha. Do you realize your stubbornness is making everything more difficult? Nickvar could have got himself into a lot of trouble by borrowing that book. Maybe somebody tried to kill him, and you don't even know about it. You think he's suffering from rheumatism or something?
Aye, right, I'm sure that's how it is. Like Lord Libac is part of some grand conspiracy. As if, you idiot.
Whatever, this is
The
money.
nobleman's secret is worth so much. How about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libac wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libac when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now
Explain
tell
to
me,
me.
what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it?
Say it.
Everything came out much too quickly.
Oh.
Nickvar didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say? That the entire time he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
Didn't help me about anything.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Shut up. Let's talk about Demon to this guy again. Not again. This is our first time. How long have you been surfing in Tarski? What do you know about demons?
Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Only that they're crawling out of fireplaces in the castle below the Maiden.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
I'm
Of course
working
you
on
told me.
it.
That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall?
No?
Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Find the devil according to the blacksmith direction. A talk to Manera. Let's go talk to Manera. A. Manita. Hoy nasa alam bandungan hai. Ako makin malu.
God
Manita.
bless.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the Crone.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the Maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old Crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
Jangan kemaluan seperti itu, kemaluan. Bang, banyak
Why
bicara bang,
nine?
gak bisa
But
di
you're
skip.
mostly right. You have to douse the
Aku
ground
mau denger,
with the
mau denger
fireplace
dia
they're coming
ngomong
from.
apa.
That creates a boundary.
Kalau nggak
demons
didengerin
can't
nanti nggak
cross.
tahu apa yang harus dikerjain.
Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the Crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Ah,
All right then. I'll find all the fireplaces on the western side of the castle and pour water on them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. God be with you, sir.
okay. Now, we are in the deep. Banish the devil from the hidden set of the castle. Cook items. Sprinkle.
8, 9.
Okay, one down. Find the devils according to the blacksmith's direction. Let's go down here and find. Nope. Dalam penjara nggak ada tadi.
You're not permitted to be here.
Hey,
Give up.
hey.
Easy now. I surrender.
Listen to me now. I have
You
permission.
can't say you'll pay up.
I have permission.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget. That's that. And now off you go.
Talk to me like that. Halo guys, makasih udah mampir guys. Para komor gak nyapa aku baru nampak. Aku kan kepala aku kan, ya layarnya ada sih, cuman kan mata aku kan cuma 2. Fokusnya 1, gak bisa dibagi 2. Gimana sih? Marah-marah aja orang-orang ini. Ini kah? Sprinkle.
Don't show yourself here again.
Holy water. Aku nggak ada siapa more. Udah loh. Makasih Eja sudah mampir tadi. Halo Eja, thank you for stopping by. Long time no see Eja. Ngapain gue sini?
Good day to you.
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Yeah.
Hi, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
Yes.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
I will read it for you.
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those 2 women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
Umangyo uleke.
True enough. Nickvard has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. He thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
Help
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No! And now leave me alone.
Ada perangnya bang, ada, tapi ya nggak cepat lah, agak ngambil waktu lah.
Eight, 9.
Satu lagi.
I hope I'm doing this right.
No, van Bergo. Oh, dat auto.
Lord von Bergov, I've been told to deal with the demons plaguing
Jadi
the
misi
town.
selalu bang
It's a
mainin apa
thankless
dong?
job,
Ya kayak
but a
gini lah.
necessary one. I appreciate you taking care of it.
Are they really so much trouble around here?
They've been a nuisance ever since the castle was built. Call him whatever you want. Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub. The hellish bastard certainly wasn't happy when Sir Vincent started building 2 towers right on top of his extinguished fairy estate.
I can't imagine he was.
But he soon realized it made him closer to people and that he could attempt them more easily. Many a
Tidak
poor
kemaluan
soul in the
Tuhan.
lower castle has already fallen for his schemes and made a pact with hell.
Why don't you put a stop to it?
The castle is situated in a good strategic location.
Elia, waalaikumsalam.
We have
ya.
no choice but to try and tolerate Lucifer, and he has no choice but to tolerate us. Ada yang berarti. Aku banyak kangen viewers lama, sibuk semua mereka, aku nganggur sendiri. Aku mau bentar ya, lagi ngajar soalnya. It's okay dia, it's okay. Aman tuh. Di atas ada apa? Toilet. Mak, toiletnya turun jatuh gitu aja bah. Pantatnya terekspos.
Greetings.
Ada apa di atas ini? Tinggi kali. Wah, nampak semua tuh, ha. Wah. Father Nicodemus.
Greetings. What would you like?
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus.
Semangat beraktivitas
They
semua.
bothered you too.
They did indeed. A few
Hello,
days ago,
Pia
I was in the
Cipi, Pia
chapel,
Cipi.
deep in prayer, when a
Toilet
swarm
abad
of hell
pertengahan.
appeared before me. Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
Mau perang kah? Enggak.
What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water.
It seems to be.
If they dare try that even on a man of faith, nothing else will help.
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives' tales. Now take up your task, and rid us of that hellspawn. May the Lord guide you.
Ya sudah geng, alam telah memanggilku. Aku pamit dulu. Eja, kenapa Eja?
If I sin before God, is there any way I can
Kenapa
atone for
Eja?
my sins?
Babay semua, babay bang mo maaf niya salama. It's okay, it's okay. Eja, kenapa kau pergi Eja?
Or you can take the path of repentance and go on a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. Always keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'd like to learn.
What is this about?
Scholarship, apprentice. Ayo kita ke atas lagi. Aku mau tahu apa dia. Captain Thomas is still hurt. Di rob bah. Ada chapel di atas ini. Tinggi kali. Bisa nggak ya? Aduh. Nggak bisa. Yang dipaksa habis nanti. Ada Kapten Thomas. Ada masa depan yang sedang aku pertaruhkan bang. Oh iya, fokus aja, semangat Jak. Jak pasti bisa insya Allah. Allah akan menjawab doamu Jak. Amin. Insya Allah Jak lulus. Iya, enak kali kamar mandinya di sini. Ini kamarnya Sir Otto kah? Nampaknya iya. Very hard. Aku jadi terpancing. Ingin mengambil. Ada duit. Oh shit.
Huh? Oh, it's you. Sorry.
You're welcome. Nggak bisa. Terlalu berisi. Nah, lanjut aja. Ya hujan sinyal UI ini nggak apa-apa lah. Oh ya dari tadi via nggak aku baca di pada suka nastar begini. Nastar nggak enak please. Di aku dari tadi hujan di sekali. Kotak-kotak ini menantang buat di pretelin. Duitnya aja diambil. Di sini kok panas terus, nggak hujan-hujan panas. Mbak Pita peyuk aku. Aku? Bukan juga mau. Hans.
Did you hear? Apparently there's demons in the castle.
Damn it! If they weren't before, you surely just summoned them here yourself.
What? How?
Every time you say the word demon, one shows up. Don't you know that? Some words just shouldn't be used.
You just used it yourself.
Kurva! You tricked me, you blackguard!
Oh, shut up.
All right, I'll shut up.
About time!
Kita ke find the devil according to the blacksmith. Oh, sini. Kita madamkan api yang ada di sini dulu. This side.
Good to see you.
Sprinkle. Huh? Hi.
God be with you. We won't be getting past
Sprinkle.
this.
Oh, ya mengelap ingus baju Pak Pita. Nggak ada lagi, habis. Naik ke atas. Situ tadi udah. Supaya demon.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Huh? You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Aku harus masuk ke dalam.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
Sorry Adela. Oh, itu dia.
More here.
Dua lagi. It's tempting. Yes. I can sell this book later. Blah blah blah. Study. Oke. Udah malam. Adit tolong Adit. Ada kembaran dontol. Wooden roastery. Oh, bagus-bagus juga bajunya, tapi aku cuma mau ngambil duitnya aja. Scribe. Mau mengambil kunci saja, kunci. Kunci? Buku. Oke. Kita baca buku aja. Kita taruh lagi bukunya. Cuman baca doang. Api di sini, ini bukan api. Nggak termasuk api. Duh.
Damnation.
Ah, shit. Ah, susah kali. Oke, itu dia lokasinya. Oke. Satu lagi. Coba ulang. Oke. Aduh. Udah habis. Ke atas lagi. Sir, is this your room?
We're here.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, tempting. Hard. Easy. Another buku. Baca semua, dah. Cukup dibaca gitu ya, udah cukup. Taruh lagi. Cuma mau baca doang. Pinjem.
They won't be getting past this.
Okay, all done. Gup itu apa sih? Tidak ada yang menarik. Itu tadi apa? Thief scam. Sabun. Itu aja yang isinya. Itu aja yang isinya. Apa ini? Pintu merah. Oh. Nggak guna sih. Kita turun dulu, tidur udah malam. Kenapa ini dikunci? Ada apa emang? Oh, kamarnya Chamberlain. Buangnya sikit aja bun. Nah, mau pagi kita belum tidur. Makan masih tinggi nulisnya. Tidur. Bye bye Velocity. Bye bye dong, gue nggak bisa sambil ngambil oksigen. Bye bye. Aku kesini lagi kalau udah di rumah maksudku. Oke. Bye bye Velocity. Kita ke dulu. Statue.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings,
Statue, stay. Yap cuek, malu baru malu. Ya kan, itu lagunya. Diam ya, Mat. Aku penasaran, Mat, apa yang ada dalam sini, Mat. Ada duit, Mat. Mantap. Untung gak kelihatan. Ini toilet berjamaah nih ya. Ya iya bau. Dibilangnya tempat ini bau kali. Ya iya bau, orang ada toilet berjamaah kayak gitu.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
What?
Excuse me. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Find the devil according to the blacksmith direction. Mat, awas Mat. I am the demon.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
It's into Oshina. Mana ada demon ya, bau orang tuh toilet. Tuh nggak dibaca, nanti tanya lagi Gop Papan. Kayaknya Gop aku gitu biasanya gitu. Kayaknya Gop aku gitu biasanya. Kedinginan Gop kayaknya. Oh begitu. Soalnya hayu apa aku nggak bisa nebak. Halo sana, makasih sudah mampir sini. Salam Mori, iya apa sih? Jatuh ke bawah, kalau ke atas namanya terbang. Nah kok kenapa dah? Kenapa dah? Pak, ya bau, namanya toilet. Kau pun kadang-ada kok.
You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
You motherfucker.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a
Aku juga bingung
mysterious door
kenapa.
appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
Okay, you better not begging my.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me.
Farewell, sir.
Find the devil according to the blacksmith direction to the D. Attila. Is that Lord Van Burgo horse? Van Burgos. Oh my god. Ini
Great. Another shitter.
dimain-main ini ya kita bah. Kurang ajar. Tipu-tipunya teleskop tuh panggilan aku ke Anggon gara-gara typo G sama N. Oh gitu. Setan. Kok main-main ini aja aku dari tadi bah.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumors are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse. Farewell, sir.
Kenapa Pete manggil-manggil push? Aku tahun depan kayaknya jadi orang tercantik dunia deh. Masa sih Pete? Biasalah push. Aku kan cantik. Kasian ya, masih muda lagi. Pak.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I didn't see or hear any of them. I reckon it was just rats.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly,
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
he got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the
Salah si
castle.
Pete kalau memang cakap. Puspita ini cerita sama aku
Why didn't
sini.
you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Yang kayak gue ini lang kamor, jangan
job is
salah
done.
tahu.
Trotsky
Iya,
Castle,
makasih
held
ya
by Sir
kita.
Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward. God be with you.
You're welcome.
You've no business here. You see, it didn't even hurt.
I apologize.
Are you really going to make me look?
Blessings to you.
Subscribe, subscribe.
About that lost...
Please tell me you've...
First, I need to find the people who might have run into Nickvard.
Who exactly?
That's everything I...
Okay. Find Nickvard. Find out what the stable boy knows about Nickvard. Stable boy. Is he here somewhere? Stable boy. Damn, this horse is much better than mine. Aku saltingnya meleburkan dunia gup. Mana dia? Stable boy knows about Nickvard. Are you the stable boy?
Greetings. What brings you here so early? It was good to see you, my friend.
Damn, Captain. Your horse looks fine as fuck.
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why?
Stable boy. Stable boy. Where are you, stable boy? Where's the stable anyway?
God bless.
Dawn Crunchy Hill.
Greetings. Ooh, this horse wasn't cheap, for sure.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Tempat kita mau digantung, si Hans mau digantung kemarin. Where's that stable boy?
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Cianggun salting ke wallet. Wallet siapa? Halo Api, makasih sudah mampir anime. Sudah balik kerja. Oke, Asana, bye bye.
You nearly killed me.
Lebay.
Whoa.
No, just an ordinary white one. But it had everything. Your hair, eyes, mouth.
Easy. Good horse.
Man in here. Find Nick Fart. Very hard in a place like this. Very suspicious. Why a place like this need a very hard security level on a chest? Au, Kading, makasih sudah mampir Kading. Find the book of Miller. Nick Fart. Find the book for the Miller. Nick Fart. Find out what the stable boy knows about Nick Fart. Find the book for Miller position. Find the book for Miller. Book position. Di mana itu? Coba kita tengok bentar ya. Di ujung sono. Sini. Dari bawah sini. Coba ya. Menyerah aku mencarinya.
Easy, good horse. Whoa, whoa.
Cantik kali ya, tengok tuh. Luas sekali mapnya. Lord Nickvard.
You must be Nickvard,
It
eh?
has to be me standing over the
Right.
body. What a fucking day.
What happened here? Oh, ini toiletnya ya. Toilet yang menjatuh aja itu.
Oh, it's starting to stink. I'm sorry. Another senseless death.
Ini dia bukunya.
It has to be me standing over the body.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
Oh,
Bring book to the miller. No, I will read it first.
stink. Another senseless death.
Okay, we got it. Bring the book to the miller, but I want to bring the book to the scribe. Lalu memancing nafsu makan ku lapar oi. Belum makan dari pagi. Kenapa belum makan dari pagi? Kau cari masalah kau. Ini habis ke dokter gigi kok gigiku malah sakit ya. Aku benci kali gigi ini. Aduh. Au. Kenapa lagi gigi ini makin dia apa ya udahlah mahal. Tak kayak mana lagi. Kok malah sakit ya? Sepertinya gigi Mori perlu disayang, iya. Mori juga perlu disayang. Mrs. Scribe.
I came to tell you I managed to find Nickvard.
Where did that madman wander off to this time?
He's dead. I found him lying below the privy outside Trotsky Castle. Poisoned, exhausted, or both. Hard to say.
My God. Nick, you fool. Did you report it to the Chamberlain?
Not yet.
Once I get over it, I'll go to him. But if you were faster, I'd be grateful. So Nickvard isn't left lying there. What about that book?
FK bentar panggil, okay. I found it.
About that book?
You know what? I couldn't care less about that blasted book. That cursed tome. I'll actually be glad if I never get my hands on it. Forgive me.
Okay. It's all up to you then. Thank you though for the book. Karena itunya sudah. Sekarang kita ke misi utama. Lama-lama hafal aku jalan di dalam kastil ini. I'm here for
I'm
the
here for
horse.
some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Christ, what kind of mess is this again? I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first.
Betul lu guys,
You can
habis
take him,
baterai.
they said.
Bye-bye semua,
So
love you,
kindly
Mori.
take a look
Semangat
at him in the
semuanya.
stable
Semangat.
and
Bye-bye
tell me if you
Pita.
want him or
Makasih
not.
Pita udah
It was good to see you, my friend.
Oh sebentar, okay. Talk to the stable hand.
I took a look at herring.
And?
I'll keep my own.
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. But just having your own horse won't make a horseman of you.
I know how to ride, don't worry.
Don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure.
Yep.
Thanks.
Farewell.
Come on, Pebbles. For the horse. Nah, I'm gonna use this. Lebih cocok itu. Okay.
Watch where you're going.
Hans.
God be with you.
Come on.
Well, should we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schomburg.
I'd like to give him a punch in the mouth.
Fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot.
Yes, you are. Don't worry, but no, I don't wanna have a romance with Capon. Jadi di game ini kita bisa punya hubungan romantis sama si Hans. Tapi aku nggak mau. Aku nggak mau jadi gay. Aku mau di sini aja. Dan itu bukan berarti aku benci orang gay. Aku cuman bilang aku tidak mau jadi gay. Itu. Kita tidak boleh membenci mereka. Kalau kita membenci mereka, bagaimana mereka mau tahu jalan yang benar? Begitu kawan-kawan, oke? Tidak boleh dibenci.
Don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bozhena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Come back, you. Hello,
Don't
come
worry
back.
about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But...
What?
Well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm
Welcome
not in the
back,
mood for
Cadet.
sad stories.
Why are you gay?
You can tell me another time, but now Nabakov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Let's go.
It's nice to be out under the open sky.
It's
I was
her.
feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. Never seen anything like it before. Bergstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
Well, it didn't look so great from inside that dungeon.
Choto mate. Aku mau ambil minum. Okay.
A view I hope I won't be seeing again.
Ngomong-ngomong, game ini di-banned di Arab Saudi karena bisa punya hubungan romantis sama Hans.
I couldn't agree more.
Gara-gara itu. Jadi game ini nggak boleh ada di Arab Saudi.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento Mori. I could have croaked it and gone off to join my old man in eternity.
Christ, Woods, watch out with that horse!
Kau yang jalan lewati udaku.
You achieved in life, and I'd have to tell him, well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hang me for poaching.
Ngasih info, Pak. Sama-sama, Deng.
I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Something like.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Venceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it. Damn it.
What?
I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Ka! Go! Go! Go!
I can't see shit. Ini kemana? Oh. Oh.
Quick! Go! 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 Whoa! Whoa!
I won, Captain. I won.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
Halo Yon, makasih sudah mampir
Thanks for
Yon.
riding with me, old pal. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
You've got a lot of money.
Thanks. Where did you get so much coin?
Where do you think? Lord von Berghoff gave it to me as a token of our good relations. So, we should put it to good use.
I agree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Aku rasa ini gamenya masih berapa ya? 20% kita tamatin. Masih panjang, mungkin 40.
Oh, dentes fortuna, Yuma! We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me.
No problem.
They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Berghoff is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper. He's harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Berghoff is just the man we need. As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Berghoff does. They will think he's a genius.
No.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
All right. Now let's do gallop. Iya, nanti sakit, Deng. Tidur, Deng. Malam ini tidur, Deng, dan bertingkah.
Turn left here.
Turn left. I mean it's automatic. Danku lebih menakutkan, Pak. Oke. Nggak bisa komen aku kalau udah kayak itu.
Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar.
Aku juga
After all,
lapar.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. Whew. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining.
Constantinople still a thing in here? It's not being conquered yet? What year is this? What year is this? I forgot. What year is this game? Whatever.
See what I see? Fuck. What a lot of horses.
Oh.
It cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or Von Bergov is paying the Bach a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
Sir?
What?
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive
Halo Kak J,
visitors.
makasih
You'll
udah
have to
mampir Kak
leave.
J.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Okay.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Halsel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkov didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir.
Hari ini aku bahagia. Tadi di kelas aku bisa jawab satu pertanyaan dapat gocap. Gocap apa? Limpol ya? 50. Mantap KJ, mantap. Makan mana kita bos? Limpol, makan bakso.
So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Oh, good.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I say,
Alright, Captain.
the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork.
Get to know Michael, the adjutant in the back of horses.
So don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
50.
Right you are, Michael.
Di sini 50 bukan gocap tapi limpul.
Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Svert and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. His work has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'll eat some of this. Can I? Let's talk.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's the lordship business.
For their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
I said I don't know, I'm sorry.
I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
Alright, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
Very.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yale.
Ngomong soal halal bihalal, aku dia halal bihalal kumadosan habis kelas nih. Pergi nggak ya? Mana tahu ada makanan, Deng. Tiga aja, Deng.
Well, I envy you.
Makanan, Deng. Gratis lagi.
Had a nice chat. Since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly
Sebenarnya aku
duel?
ngantuk berat,
You've got
tapi angkatan
time to
aku
kill.
pada pergi ke
Me
sana.
too. Let's do something to show.
Makanan, Deng.
We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our master.
Tapi serah sih.
You for yours, me for mine.
Itulah, Deng. Tidur bisa malam, Deng. Makanan gratis nggak sering-sering datang.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready and we can get stuck in.
There's something I like to ask.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Tapi jauh kali, Wak, 9 kilo lebih. Ya, senyamanmu aja lah, senyamanmu. Mana yang paling enak.
If there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, or you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls, and his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
You were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Okay.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Longsword.
Give me a longsword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Okay.
Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
Keep it up, young sir.
Okay.
Ah, shit! What the? Back off! Ah! Ah! What the? Oh, shit! Oh, no! No, fuck! Mercy! Spare me!
Okay. Are we done?
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go.
Pak, pensil mekanik Watashi dah datang cepat sih menurutku, tapi pas datang mak langsung gini, beli nggak gitu, beli kayak gituan buat apaan, mana 100.000 lagi rugi nggak guna. Kenapa kayak gitu sih? Maksudku kan namanya orang juga berusaha kan ya. Semanalah orang tua kadang-kadang nggak mengerti. Apa-apa Jek, biar makin semangat gambar. Iya Jek, latihan terus Jek, tunjukkan Jek kalau misalnya ini loh gunanya. Apalagi nanti kalau misalnya Kak misalnya bisa buka komis atau gimana, ini loh ma dari sini aku bisa dapat ini gitu. Gak usah dipikirkan Jek, udah lupakan. Orang tua kadang-kadang kayak gitu, memang nggak bisa melihat sisi lain gitu, negatif terus, banyak yang kayak gitu.
Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Biarkan aja tuh Kak, anggap saja itu jadi penyemangat dan saya lebih baik. Ya memang sakit sih gitu kan, aku mengerti. Kata-kata untuk apa gitu, apa gunanya. Padahal kadang-kadang namanya juga orang baru mulai kan. Find more about neighbor's home. It is a software. Aku langsung begini, anak punya bakat bukannya disupport jadi lebih baik malah jatuhin lagian pakai duitku. Betul. Gak apa-apa, kadang-kadang harus kayak gitu biar tersadarkan juga kadang-kadang orang tua nih kan, supaya jangan enak kali mulutnya ngomong kayak gitu. Wah, udah apa nih, gede sekali. Tapi masih hebatan kudaku. Ini dia kudaku. Pebbles. Ah, jelek. Senjata kita rusak ya. Oh, common long sword. Mana tempat ini biar kita berobat?
Good afternoon.
It's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a
Jaringanku,
blacksmith.
gambarku penuh.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that.
Makasih
You
Kak
must
Denion,
have had a
Bapak.
slice of luck
Sama-sama
to be
Kak.
hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to. I'm stay.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. And it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if
Halo
you
Kak
saw the
Rania,
work waiting
lupa
for me
mau
down
maaf
below,
Kak, baru pulang
and in
suke
the
Kak
tower,
Rania. Makasih udah mampir Kak Rania.
no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out.
No. What I mean is, besides, you get in the way down there. They would better go and play.
All right.
Oh, I know you.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke try. Oh, he does any. He'd be better. Have you got any?
I have my lord.
I understand. What's he like?
Brave. And what's your...
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. I reckon it's time I got back to work. See you later, my friend.
Beth Winch. Bath. Oh. Are you okay? Ma'am?
Well, I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael.
Oh, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds.
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
No, you don't need the
that
saw.
bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye.
Mode radio lagi nak sambung tidur. Okey, tidurlah.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Aku pun pemula malah buruk banget lagi kalau gambar. Oh, udah lumayan lah itu
We're on a
kayaknya.
mission from Lord
Jangan
Von
patah semangat, terus
I'm Clara.
lakukan.
Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not
I'm
a
not a
knight.
knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
It's not easy to become a knight.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated.
Gak ada yang buruk aja, semua gambar bagus kok, cuman mata kita aja yang nilai itu jelek. Karena kita pasti ngerasa segambar lebih baik lagi.
And maybe tell me something about yourself?
Hah? Oh, apa ini?
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go?
Oh.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually,
Not really.
that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Alright then. Some time ago, my native...
Nggak ada yang buruk kasih. Iya, sebenarnya art itu subjektif, tergantung orangnya. Jadi nggak ada yang namanya art jelek. Semua punya art style masing-masing. Semua punya perspektif masing-masing dalam menilai sebuah karya seni. Jadi nggak ada karya seni yang jelek, itu semuanya art style. Tapi kenapa kita menilai gambar kita jelek? Karena kita udah melihat banyak gambar yang wah sekali gitu. Jadi kita punya rasa, kalau misalnya bukan rasa ya, kayak mana? Kayak feel, selera kita tuh udah tinggi di karya seni. Jadi pas kita nengok gambar kita belum sampai ke titik selera kita gitu. Rasanya belum kena. Kalau KJ mau terus belajar gambar, usahakan belajar anatomi. Kayak mana bentuk tulang, kayak mana kalau misalnya posisinya begini, tubuh tuh gimana sih bentuknya. Itu harus dipelajarin itu kalau mau. Misalnya tuh tangan tuh ke atas, kalau tangan ke atas bentuk tubuh itu kayak mana misalnya. Apa kalau nampak tangannya bentuk tulangnya itu bagaimana. Kalau nggak nampak bentuknya gimana. Terus shading itu penting. Itu harus dipelajari. Kalau mau betul-betul itu harus dipelajari, mau nggak mau. Ya. Jangan kalau mau memang mau seni harus 100% juga ngejarnya, jangan setengah-setengah. Kalau setengah-setengah nanti apa yang dibilang mamamu betul gitu kan. Untuk apa itu semua gini, nggak ada gunanya. Gitu dia. Jadi nggak boleh setengah-setengah. Harus betul-betul 100% kita habis-habisan juga, biar kita bisa membuktikan kalau apa yang dibilang sama orang tua itu salah itu. Kalau ada rasa kayak art block atau apa, itu ada nanti tips-tipsnya di internet, kayak mana ngatasin art block, kayak mana kalau stres, kayak mana kalau begini begitu gitu. Oke? Nggak sok keren ya, emang keren kok. Gitu. Jijik aku ngasih kata-kata sok keren.
Region far from here was plagued by a gang of bandits.
Hah?
I tracked them.
Apa?
It wasn't easy until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were Cumans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed, but we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
And now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse, and we couldn't let that go unanswered. I found a great scholar and got him to build us a trebuchet. Then we bombarded the castle. They didn't surrender, so brute force was required. Smashed down the gate, ladders up to the ramparts, and so on.
Aye, when brains fall short, brawn has to step in. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Saya nggak dengar, volume gue kecil banget. Aduh, udah panjang-panjang aku berpidato tadi. Asa nggak denger. Diajak kemana nih? Janganlah masuk hutan, malulah. Kok sangkut? Woi, jalan. Maaf ya Moi sayang. Inilah nih kan. Oh, dah.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can't.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile, it's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
Okay, talk to Clara. Find marigold, poppies, and sage. Marigold, poppies, and sage. Thistle, marigold, poppy, and sage. Poppy, sage. Clara, tapi aku dengar dikit pak pas bagian benar apa yang emang kau cakap atau apalah itu. Oke lah, nanti diulang aja, dengari lagi nasihatnya.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will, don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
What do you want to show? Apa nih lari-lari? Kayak film India. Jamur.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a...
Kiss.
A riddle.
A riddle?
A riddle?
Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
I think she called Clara. I don't think I understand it. I get it what you want me, and I want you too.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Kiss. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Mampus aku. Mati aku. Mana dia? Ini dia. Anjing. Aduh, apa sih kok tiba-tiba kayak gitu? Apa sih maunya? Kenapa begitu? Kenapa gitu sih? Ah. Kenapa sih? Kenapa sih?
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Shall we stay a while longer? We should go back. No, we should go back.
I suppose we should go back.
Well, can't be helped. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Sial. Nggak elit kali di kebun minimal kamar lah. Woi, mereka kan peasant bukan noble. Mereka bukan orang yang bisa punya ruangan pribadi gitu. Mereka cuma orang biasa. Rusak.
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
What are you on about?
Nothing, sir. Just saying I'm off to collect some kindling. I thought you might give me a hand.
Maksudnya? Kalau hutan nggak elit kah? Ini kenapa? Mau kemana? Kenapa kita ngikuti dia? Jangan bilang mau muah-muah sama dia.
Hey, sir, hear me out, please.
All right. I'm all ears.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other.
That's right. We're not from round here.
That's just it. They told us they're Sir Yaromir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go. And there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Uh-oh. What?
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
Thanks for your concern.
What happened
I'm
here?
fine. I may have the ears
Something
of a
fishy is
fox and
going
the
on.
eyes of a hawk. I'm nothing like a hare, though.
Well, I've got the nose of a wolf, so watch out. You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands.
Okay.
There ain't nothing to see here, sir. Unless you've got a thing for chickens, huh? But the prettiest chick ain't here. She's beyond the upper gate in the fortress. I'm sorry. There ain't nothing to see here, sir.
Something fishy is going on. Bapak buat wasana warsa mending kebaya. Nyewa apa beli? Kalau nyewa 100 lebih, kalau beli sama harganya. Kalau beli mungkin lebih mahal nggak sih? Buat wasana warsa, apa itu wasana warsa?
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't waste the night time.
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith, so I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could walk. And I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist.
Okay.
Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Okay.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you, too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
Astagfirullah, kirain tahu graduate. Oh, udah kelas 3 SM. Aku beli nggak bawahannya, jadi nggak mahal-mahal amat.
I'll race.
Thy will be done.
Ya,
The race is from here to Nabakov
biar
Mill.
lebih pribadi
That's down the
ya,
path there and to the
buat
right
sendiri
after
aja lah.
Liverpool Bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Okay.
Great. I'll call Hurtle, and you can get cracking.
Okay.
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
Here.
Go!
Come on, Pebbles. You can do it, Pebbles. Ya kemana? Oh.
Quick! Whoa!
Right back. Nggak ngomong.
Quick! Quick! Quick!
Ayo. Come on, Pebbles. You can do it, Pebbles. Kirain udah selesai tadi.
Quick!
Come on, Pebbles.
Come on!
I won!
You're right.
Oke,
Great
aku
race.
kembali setelah berkelahi dengan memori HP. Mantap.
He certainly is. But you're...
Okay.
We're a different class altogether, I see. You beat Hurtle, so, like I promised, the saddle is yours.
The pleasure is all mine.
If you're so delighted, race again.
Nah. Capek. Mana dia? 1000? Hungarian saddle.
Whoa.
Ya, kita memanah. Lama kali sih selesai. Ih, tengok nih ya. Toiletnya di atas itu, orang beraknya jatuh kemari. Bok. Pak, S2-nya Windbreaker kapan sih? Nggak tahu Windbreaker tuh anime apa ya, nggak tahu. Gue pengen ganti HP tapi gue berusaha yang sama HP-nya. Betulin lah, betulin.
Huh? Phew, I'm sorry.
Belajar mana sama siapa? Sama kau? Masa di sini? Anime gelut selain Tokraft atau anime, aku suka anime gelut-gelut. Suka ini enggak? Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, yang begitu-begitu. Michael.
I expect these are the chambers of the Lord of the Castle, where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them.
Oh.
What?
You can't be here. Surrender now.
Okay.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You seem to have got...
I was just...
There are lots more suitable places to wait. I'll show you the way. So,
Okay, so
the rest
sorry.
of the fortress is all yours, sir. If you need anything, look for Michael. He'll help you find something to pass the time.
Okay.
Careful.
Let's look for something. Ketemu sama dia lagi. Neng.
I'd love to give you more of my time, but I have to prepare the herbs as soon as possible. It was lovely.
Si Neng nggak enak. Kayaknya HP Realme dah kayak KJ. Si Neng nggak enak. Diajak enak nggak mau. Tidak boleh.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to go any further. I'm sure they'll take good care of you up in the fortress.
Why can't I go there, if you don't mind me asking?
Because there's work going on there, sir. Repairing the fortifications, cutting wood, sharpening stakes. It's like an anthill there. Nothing worth seeing, if you ask me. You get in the lad's way, and God forbid you might have an unfortunate accident. I can't let that happen. I'm sure you understand.
But I want to take a look there.
Sorry, sir. That's not possible.
All right.
Alright.
I understand.
Thanks for being so understanding, sir.
There is something fishy here and I don't like it. Udah mulai rusak dia. Sepatu udah mulai rusak. Kita punya alat untuk ini enggak ya? Untuk betulin sepatu. Oh, ada kok. There are so many things here that I'm not allowed to see. What should I do now? Kau bilang apa mau kayak KJ? Kau kira? Oh.
Why is he lying there like that? Jesus Christ! He's dead.
So what if he's dead? Oh.
Oh shit. That's the bloke they call Lucky.
Yeah.
Poor wretch. Bad luck has caught up with him.
Uangnya aku ambil aja lah. Mat.
Oh, God. Show me.
Oh, boar hunting spot. Gak ada duitnya Kak KJ. Lagi nabung tapi gagal terus karena minta jajan sama yang lain. Gak apa-apa lah, aku sayang saudara.
Good evening, my friend. What do you need?
Well,
of course.
What about one?
I don't have. Not so.
I do.
Say.
Ya, kita berantem.
All right, so you want?
Thanks for the fight.
You can shove your thanks up your. Here.
Thank you, Owen. Are you still
How's it
fighting?
going? Good. Anything new?
Not really.
Are you still all
Alright, do you want...
Come on.
Alright.
Here's the money.
Good. Farewell.
You'll be shitting out your own teeth when I'm done with you. I'll pull your guts out from your throat.
Oh, so here's your...
Okay.
But Sir Hans has already left.
Good evening.
Are you still fighting?
Sure.
What about...
Damn. But don't forget.
Here's the...
That's more.
Ayo.
Just you wait.
You really kicked my...
You alright?
Here.
Good day to you.
God bless you, sir.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time.
I had a peek inside. The pictures are nice, but what do you want to learn from them?
You'll find out soon enough. This really is something, but...
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Well...
So what now?
As long as...
What bird? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy
Hello,
had its
Jam.
reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead.
All right, then.
Oops. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Kita harus kejar Hans.
Quick.
Jalan terusnya. Aku ngilang bentar udah gak tungguin, udah capek nungguin dari tadi. Ngilang bentar ditinggal. tinggal ala apa.
Quick.
Hans. Hans, langsung. I'm so sorry.
I apologize, Sir Hans.
Apology accepted. But I've heard those words a bit too often recently. Stop messing up, Henry. Escort me to Trotsky then.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go.
Oh, doa, halo Indah, makasih sudah mampir Indah.
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Berghoff.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Let's go.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
The hell,
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nabokov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. So Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabok himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
I spoke to the villager.
I spoke to one of the villagers. He said there's a large band of mercenaries at Nabokov now, and they often ride out into the countryside.
Yes. Nabok hired mercenaries to protect the fortress. I spoke to him about them.
So Jaromir has hired mercenaries to protect the fortress? But he only sends me 5 men?
The villager was scared to death of those mercenaries. He would only talk to me in secret.
Well, Henry, you have convinced me. It seems something serious is going on at Nabokov.
Yeah.
And we will have to get to the bottom of it. Which we might be able to do surprisingly soon.
Assalamualaikum, Watan buka HP ko. Halo, Pita. Halo, Nia. Makasih sudah mampir, Nia.
We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner. And it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang
Udah
hides
mau ketidur dia tuh.
and I will be in your debt. And if someone
Halo
in the
kakek, demi
region is
apa akhirnya
helping
aku bisa komen normal.
I
Yeay.
want to know
Oh, udah bisa
who.
sekarang ya. Mantap nih ya.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I don't want to touch anyone.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Too much.
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. Now they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword fighting
Buka puasanya
arena
naik
in the
pakai apa ya? Flashback.
For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
Speak with Captain. Necessary evil.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else?
Akhirnya dibaca kominku. Udah aku baca lu dari tadi.
What was I supposed to do? It was a
Aduh,
goodwill
Anna.
gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
Nope.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Shit.
Interrogate the prisoner. Copy that. Captain Thomas! You can walk?
What do you want at this time of night?
Does the name Nick Vard Libak ring a...
He's a noble who stays here sometimes, isn't he?
Used to stay.
Fuck's sake.
He overestimated his strength while on his...
I'll send someone, but thanks.
Go to sleep first. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh, wrong door. Food. Mantap.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Can I have a food? Can I have a food? I need a food. Nobody here. I need food. Okay. Some to eat food. Keep.
I'm careful.
Lumayan Wak, nama akun dan anehnya aku hafal passwordnya. Tadi pas main tiba-tiba ada adegan UIA di kebun nama Moe nggak boleh ditutupi. Bilang astagfirullah doang nggak ditutupi. Aku kebingungan nyari sensornya tadi. Berapa ya, aku lupa bejir. Halo Devita, makasih udah mampir Devita. Iya, aku mendadak merasa tua di sini. Ke ruangan Lord Van Bergo. Hans.
I've been thinking.
And?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's torture.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
That's none of your business now.
We asked first. So answer nicely, or
we'll use force.
Do as you like, yellow bellies. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the gallows. Like all traitors. Ah! Fuck off!
Enggak dia apa-apai. Lagi.
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
Kenapa ini?
They won't fit me, but they might fit you.
Should we try? Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse.
I'm not saying anything. Is there a man among you they call Istvan? Ish? Who? Istvan. It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Where's that band of yours hiding? I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? A tough nut. A hero. Only you're just a poor wretch living a shitty, wasted life among outlaws. No one respects you, and no one likes you. Not even your bandit cronies. Even if you somehow slipped away back to your lair, wherever it is, do you think they'll thank you? No fucking way.
Yeah.
Nabokov. It's Nabokov.
I knew something wasn't quite right.
Fuck! We were right in the lion's mouth.
Oh, di Nabokov itu mereka.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you?
Ah.
I doubt you're just common bandits.
Jadi itu kuda-kuda mereka.
We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
There
Finally,
you go.
something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he, or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
Okay.
To hell with you. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You already told us anything, so just tell us.
You must tell me. You never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell!
Okay.
But you will.
Mana?
Go to hell!
Mana animasinya? Nggak ada animasinya.
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I Kurva!
The name! Say the name!
Older! Semin!
The groom? That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
What about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Where did you ambush
Why
us?
did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers! You goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this.
Apa sih? Animasinya berselema.
They were our friends.
You filth.
What?
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! I pray someone will send you there.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it. But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. You had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
I reckon he told it.
Yes, there's some. But what he came... What?
Do you think...
I hope...
No, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Semin.
I think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him. He's surely all...
Tunggu, ada yang mau pulang. Ulang aja, masa animasi yang gak nampak tadi kayak gitu, gak enak. Kan lapar ya, jangan minum ini nanti mabuk. Kita makan aja biasa. Ya. Baik lagi ketemu sama, bolehkah aja aku dipanggil apa aja? Iya aja. Oops, sorry pak. Mana ya si Hans?
What do we have here?
Sorry.
Good day, sir.
Mana si Hans?
Good to see you.
Hans.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Lagi mandi dia. Mana si bodoh nih? Oh ini kau.
And
let's.
Apakah tetap nggak akan ada animasinya?
The last two.
we're not
I don't give a
Lord von Bergov.
Aye.
Haha, who are you?
Nobody in.
That's for us.
And who?
We are. Or will you
Do as you'll end up.
You know what? If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will...
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know...
You won't get any, so take those tongs.
Nah, baru ada animasinya. Tadi nggak ada animasinya.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. Now you're going to talk, you fucking...
I'm not saying...
Where's that band of yours hiding? I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? Only you're just a poor wretch living a shitty, wasted life among outlaws. No one respects you. Even if you somehow slipped away back to your lair, wherever it is, do you think they'll thank you? No fucking way.
Nabokov.
Oh, I knew something wasn't quite right.
Fuck! We were right in the lion's mouth. How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is.
Just who are you?
Indeed not, and above all...
Bollocks! You're no different than Bandit. I know quite well what you...
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean? Oh,
He seemed...
does he have a special sword?
What special?
Henry!
Does he, or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
To hell with you.
Okay.
Somebody in the region must be helping you. You must tell me. Von Bergov is no fool. It's obvious someone in the region is helping you.
If you tell us, maybe all this will end before you know it.
Look, Von Bergov clearly knows you have an ally. That's what he wants to know. Just tell me that one thing.
And then you'll kill me. Right? I'll tell you nothing. Fuck off!
I don't want to torture you, but I will. If you don't give me something I can use right now, you're in for terrible pain. I don't want to do it. I truly don't. But you know we have to bring Von Bergov some answers.
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Semin!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
No.
Why did you ambush us?
Fuck! And I'm sorry you slaughtered in war, all of you are...
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell!
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to... you know...
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes. Good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabakov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semi? Gnarly?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
No, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Semin.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Come on. Let's go straight to him. Hey, Catherine, hi. Ngapain kita dari sini, bodoh? Dari atas sini aja langsung. Bau kali si Anthony.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry.
Sir? Mine? Oh shit, he's here. Sir, can I talk to you in private?
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The bandits are in Nebakov.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
Nobody helped the bandits here. Young Semin is in the league with the bandits.
Your suspicions about Semin were correct. We found out young Semin was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
No, they know nothing about it, sir.
I don't think so. His disappearance from the wedding wouldn't have caused such a fuss, in that case. Old Semin was quite jarred by it. If he'd known in advance, he'd have acted differently.
That sounds like...
Oh, untung percaya dia.
Very well then.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Okay. But I think we need to stop it in here. Kita bakalan end stream di sini. Makasih semuanya sudah nonton. Otsukoyo sama desta. Sampai sini dulu kita. Udah jam 5, udah 3 jam. Kalau aku jadi anak kesayangan ini, Devita Papa motor Aerox sama iPhone 20 Pro Max, iPhone 20. Ya udah jam 5, sudah waktunya kita selesai. Minggu depan kita lanjut lagi. Kok udah, aku masih kangen Bapak. Ya besok kan kita ketemu lagi, cuy. Sabarlah. Ketemunya kita selalu. Oke? Hari ini sampai sini dulu. Makasih semuanya sudah nonton. Otsukoyo sama desta. Mata hashita. Bye bye. See.